Hey guys, so looking to get myself a new RC. I did say closer to the end of the pandemic I'd be looking to get one, and we're pretty much here now, so just having a nosy. So I'm the only RC shops I really look at, really to be honest, when I'm deciding what car I'm after is between Model Sport and Wheel Spin Models. But for the purpose of this video, we're just going to use Model Sport for now. So I was more interested in doing something like a small RC car to go with a big one, if that makes sense. So then I've got a bit of a mixture. So I've got the big one for, just having it out on the streets or whatever else. And then the little one for just going mad with doing the jumps, because I'm not a big fan of doing jumps with big cars, because every time they land, it's a three-figure bill every time they hit the floor. What's the point? So I'd rather have something small I can do jumps with that's not going to completely smash every time I hit the floor because of its weight. Make more sense. Like, I mean, this Savage XS, for example, something small. I've got a soft spot for them Savages. I think a lot of people do. But, I mean, it does not look easy to work on. If you look at some of the designs they've got on here, very similar to the old Savages. And they were a pain, because you'd have to take all these screws out and pull that whole side off to do what you need to do, which not the end of the world, but something that small would be really fiddly. Abundance of spares. Solid choice. So my last nitro car that I had was one of these. Amazing trucking. That is the exact one I had. Just going to go through and have a nosy at some of their cars. So, the petrol side of things, I mean, these non-existent nowadays. I mean, they're still around, but how many people still use them? Rarely see them. They're expensive as well. Very expensive. So they're out of the question. Nitros. They can be quite nice. But the tuning side of things, for me, ruins it, because you spend a lot of time, a lot of money messing about tuning these things. If you don't run them in properly, they can be a pain. The experience is nice, I would say. If you've never owned one, you definitely should, at least once in your life, own a nitro. Very nice. But we're going electric, because that's just where my interest is. So if we have a look at HPI. Trophy Truggy, that used to be a real sweet spot for me. I used to love that car, but I never owned one. I'm looking at that now and it's like, kid. Savage XS. What's this jump shot? It's so noisy. That kind of looks like a simplified Savage to me. Is that front-wheel drive? Rear-wheel drive, sorry. Okay, not for me. HPI Bullet. And one of the most important things of these RC cars is that as long as you can get spares, they're worth touching, because that's the thing that will absolutely kill your car. I actually do like this car, I'm not gonna lie. It's got twin shock setup as well. Oh wow. That is nice. I think that's enough of HPI. We've looked at all of their cars. The Savage XL. Let's have a nosy at that, and then we'll call that it. Traditional Savage. This one's only got 4 shocks. I say only, but there's still more than enough. Kind of know what you're getting with a Savage. So I guess to run that on 6S, you're going to be running 2 separate lipos. I'm guessing it, yep, it's got 2 battery packs either side. Right, so anyways, electric cars, let's go to Armour. Oh, that's interesting. Looks like a Barrett in the middle. I've just completely skipped the. Do you know what? We'll have a look at the Creighton in a second, but let's have a look at this Granite. I see 3 connectors. I think this is the mini one. This it says Mega 550. Yeah, so let's pop out that. Got the 3S one. That's pretty cool. I personally, in my honest opinion, for a small RC, I'm torn between the Bullet and this. And this is pretty nice. It's definitely, I think, a bit more going on the Bullet. But sometimes having more going on isn't necessarily always best. Yeah, let's have a look at the Creighton. Because the last thing I want to do is go out and get another X-Maxx. I don't think that it's a justified buy for me to go back and buy a second one. I may as well just renewed mine. And no, not for me. Creighton looks pretty cool. Again, very simplified design, but if it works, it works. What is this notorious? It's basically a truggy, a short wheelbase truggy. I bet that thing is quick. And this thing, and that is just a beast. Armored Vortex, this is a new one. Now this versus the Granite, looking at it, this looks a bit more rally style, this is a bit more casual off-road. think I prefer the look of the granite over that, especially at 400 quid. I mean, that's literally encroaching in the 1/8 scale price territory. And we've got the 8S crate in there fully assembled. 929. So let's have a look. We go back to electric cars. You got 5th scale option. So in the 5th scale department, all you've got to choose from, in theory, is the Kraton, the Outcasts, and this Lossy Buggy. That's pretty much all you've got to choose from. I would still consider the X-Maxx in that 1/5 territory. I don't know what they class it as under here. Maybe 1/6. No. A bit confused with that one. That's why what is that? Right, a bit of a beast. So let's have a look at 1/7. So they class the X-Maxx as a 1/7. I mean, to me, it seems far too big to be a 1/7. And the price, eye-watering. I think I paid about 900 quid for my one when they first came out, and that's gone up by £100. RIP 1138. Better have one. This is what I was looking for. That wheelie bar. Apparently that's the size of the X-Maxx. So I'll look into this model. And 1/8, which is the popular size. There's plenty of cars. Plenty of cars. I'll probably stay away from that. I've seen Kev with this thing, and it's a bit of a nightmare. I remember when he had that car, the rods at the back of the arms used to pop out every 5 seconds. They're not exactly the cheapest things in the world to fix, but the car handled well. But no, it's not durable enough. So I'm going to make my decision, and in my next video I'll show you what I've actually decided upon, because I need to do some research into these cars. That's the first thing I need to do. And once I've picked one, I'll let you guys know. I'll show you in a video. But anyways, speak to you guys soon.